Cleveland Building Trades many outreach groups over the years. The last outreach group that we sponsored was called the Cleveland Hometown Plan. Many of you in the audience may recall it. It was a program that followed a model that was used for many years, where an outreach group would gather a number of young folks, take them to the individual apprenticeship application periods. Some were more successful in following through the application period with the applicant, and then with that model, hopefully would get young folks into our respective apprenticeship programs. We have some 20 unions in the Cleveland Building Trades, actually 15 that are directly involved with the international unions, all of which have apprenticeship programs and what we refer to as joint apprenticeship committees, or JACs. We took a look at the models that were out there as far as the outreach programs that the building trades had used in the past, and when the Cleveland Hometown unfortunately lost its funding, we looked around to look for the best model that we could find as far as a pre-apprenticeship training program or recruitment tool. Terry Sandu is here from Hard-Headed Women, and at that time we looked around and found out they had the model. They had what we thought was the best model for pre-apprenticeship, where you would intensively train young people for a given amount of time and then get them ready for the respective training programs. We thought in USIP that we had access to all of the apprenticeship programs, the training sites that are affiliated with the Cleveland Building Trades. We thought we could take the Hard-Headed Women model and make it a very successful tool, and we believe that we have. After 8 weeks of intensive training, 3 classes, that would constitute the timeline for 1 class. We decided that we would put 3 classes together in the course of a year, 20 in each class, and in a perfect world, turn 60 young folks into the construction trades. Now, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say attrition takes its place in these numbers. But nevertheless, we felt that we had a most successful tool because the apprenticeship programs, the experts in the training of heavy equipment, training, building trades training, would be involved in the training. We would use a full-time training instructor that came from the trades. But the most important, there are two items that set us apart from any other outreach program, and that is that we got all of the JACs and the Cleveland Building Trades to commit, with only a couple exceptions, to direct placement after graduating from USIP, placing them directly into their apprenticeship programs. That set us ahead apart from any of the other outreach programs in town, and the fact that we were already associated with the apprenticeship programs through this commitment to take the graduates directly in, we had the perfect placement situation. We took the model then into the negotiations with the University Hospital Project Labor. Now I noticed before I get into that, I'll say that Cindy will follow with the success rates that we've had and all the folks that have graduated from the program, what the placement rate is, how many people are working yet today as we speak. And I will say that for Cindy. But regarding the project labor agreements, and I understand we may well have questions about project labor, one might be what would be the benefit to the district to